And the other thing is, obviously you guys are putting in long hours. How do you recommend, you probably get this a lot, how do you recommend if you've got like a full-time uni course or a full-time job, like how much do you balance that?
So, like we said, if it is trading that's taking one odd hours a day, we actually have many students. In fact, Carl, one of our students from Sweden, who's actually now an FTMO funded trader, trades a $100,000 account. He's actually a teacher at the minute as well. And he's done the wise thing of, you start making money in the markets, get 6 months of savings behind you, 6 months of income behind you, that if you go for 6 months of your strategy not working out or whatever, which is unlikely, but you've got that money behind you. So what he's doing is, at 10 PM, just like we do, remember I'm running a business as well as trading, so the reason I took over this question is I'm almost in your shoes, because a lot of my time during the day actually ends up getting taken up with teaching people or business activities. Now I've obviously had years and years and years in the markets, but at night, half 9 to sort of half 10, sitting there in front of my computer, getting things ready, seeing what I'm potentially going to trade for the next day. And then I know, and sort of instinctively, after years of experience, I know, are these things likely to set up overnight? Most likely not. I come in the morning, 9 times out of 10, if I think the markets aren't really going to develop much overnight, they haven't, and I'll get in to the office at 7, things probably aren't setting up until like 10 or 11 AM, right? So I'm just kind of monitoring the market throughout the day whilst I'm doing the rest of my work. Yep, there's something set up. I've already put in my orders at night, the previous night before. So that order's filled, and it's now just a matter of checking back on the close of every hourly candle to see if I need to take some of that position off or if I need to change my risk or anything like that. So getting the orders in late at night, which is what we teach most of our students to do once the daily candle is closed. And then it's just a matter of, once it's filled, checking back 5 minutes to the close of every hour. We make all of our decisions based on the close of a 60-minute candle. So checking back 5 minutes to the top of the hour. We have, again, students who they're working a full-time job and they're just, hey boss, I need to go to the toilet. You know what I mean? And they maybe have to check every 2 hours. And they check and they can see, but I'm probably not going to need to look at this for another 3 odd hours, and they're just making calculated guesses basically, where they might say, this is relatively time sensitive, I'm going to need to go to the toilet or out for a cigarette in another hour to keep on top of this. It's not ideal, but you can absolutely make it work.
100% can be done.
Yeah, it can 100% be done, and the time that you're getting in, it adds up. It adds up. So at the end of 3-4 years of study, all these little hours, couple hours each day, it adds up, and by the end of 4 years, you've got a decent amount of experience in the markets.